Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back. We're nearing the end of Frugal February, where all month we're looking at 28 different household items you can use in your junk journal. So, although I haven't really been keeping a daily count on the videos, today is technically day number 25. So we just have like 4 today and 3 more. So I was kind of starting to run out of ideas, so I was looking through my cabinets, trying to think of what other household items can I use in the junk journal. And it occurred to me I've used Reynolds wrap before, aluminum foil. So we're going to come back to our pink February journal toward the end here, but let's make something with foil for right now. Let me put that over there. Okay, so I've used foil before to make like faux candy bars, where you kind of wrap a piece of cardboard with foil and put a printed label over it for to make it look like a candy bar. And today I thought, well, why don't we use some make some Hershey Kisses? So I tried drawing some, and they were pretty lame. They were too fat, too skinny, too lopsided, So I downloaded a simple little template. If you Google Hershey Kiss shape, you'll find all kinds of already drawn out ones that you don't have to struggle. So I just plopped 9 of these down on a paper. I could have got 12 on there if I'd have adjusted the margins, but this is more than enough. So what I'm going to do first, pull that aside for a moment, is let's just cut out a row. And I'm not going to cut them precisely yet. Just kind of cut off chunks, like that. And I could have printed that. That's just printed on normal copy paper. I could have printed it on cardstock, and you're welcome to do that. It would save a step. But since I'm super frugal, I don't like to use my printable cardstock unless I absolutely have to. So instead, for cardstock, I'm going to use some product packaging off of some frozen meals. And what we're going to do is I grabbed some double-sided tape, just regular double-sided tape, and I'm just going to put a very tiny piece on the back of this just to hold it in place. What's going on here? There we go. Just a tiny little square. Plunk it on the back of the copy paper there, right behind your Hershey Kiss. And then I'm just going to tape it down here just temporarily. That's just going to hold the paper so that it doesn't slip while I cut, okay? And we'll be able to remove that soon enough after we cut. So I'm just using the copy paper as a template so that I can get the right shape in my cardboard. Okay. In fact, there's actually no reason why you can remove this, but it just occurred to me that there's really no reason I need to move it because I'm going to cover it up with foil, right? So now I'm going to take it's not a super wide thing, so I'm just going to tear off, I don't know, 3 inches or so. It's kind of crooked, and that's not going to matter either. And shiny side out or dull side out. You can decide whether you want the shiny side out or the dull side. I think I kind of want the dull side out, actually. So I'm going to just cut a square of that. And it doesn't really matter, because all we're going to do now is just kind of allow that little cardboard shape to kind of help us create the shape that we're looking for here. And I can see that maybe I'm going to need to trim off some of this because it's going to be just too much, especially up around the pointy part. Okay. Okay. So I'm just kind of pressing and allowing that shape to I'm going to cut a little bit of that off too, because it's now it kind of looks like we have the little flag. If you want to leave that, go ahead. I'm going to kind of trim that down because I don't want that much. I just want the candy shape. But if you want it to look like it has the little paper flag in it, then you can do that. You can also cut out a little paper strip and make your own little candy flag. But just as easy as that, I'm just kind of fine-tuning a little bit of the where there may be some corners poking a little bit. But see, now we have a foiled candy shape. Discard that and come back to the journal. You know, nothing else. If nothing else, you can tuck it in a little pocket. You can glue it to a page. I wanted to see if there was one place I was looking at earlier that I know. I don't remember what part of the journal it was in. It was where I had some skinny pockets. It was like this, but in a different section. Okay. Just a moment while I find like this. So I was thinking I might be able to get 1, 2, yeah, I could stack up 3 right there. Let's just see if I have another. I should have marked the place. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's actually the one I was looking for. Yeah. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got time to whip up another one. So let's grab another little template and back to this. I'm just grabbing a little piece of tape again. Tape on the back side of there. Alright, and that tape again just holds it in place so your paper doesn't slide around on you while you're cutting it out. I'm just going to cut that down. There we go. Grab another little section of foil. I'm actually going to trim some of this off beforehand this time. Okay. And just like that, we have another one. And let me see if I can whip out one last one here real quick, and then we'll put 3 of them on a page together. A little bit of tape to hold it in place. I think I can get another one right out of here. Yep. Okay. Technically, yes, I'm afraid someone's going to comment, but I already know this. Yes, technically her kiss shape is trademarked, and so you can't actually, sell this, sell something in this shape because it's a trademark. I'm just making it for personal use, though, going in my personal journal, so I'm not selling it, and it's not going to be a problem for that use. Okay. Again, cut some of that excess off because I'm kind of figuring out that I really don't need that much. The trickiest part of folding these is the little curved area right there, because the foil kind of wants to fold on a straight line. Okay, so I'm having to massage that little area to get it lay flat against that curve in the Hershey Kiss shape. So if it seems like I'm taking a little longer than you would think, that's why I'm kind of having to work the curvy parts. And then in the corners, it wants to make square corners. See, like that one? And then I just kind of have to press in the corner to make it curvy around the bottom curves. So just keep massaging it. It'll get to where you want it. And now, where'd they go? Okay, I have 3 of them now. Let me grab some glue and let me just kind of lay these out here, see what I want to do. Actually, where did I have? Let me try something else here real quick. Ooh, yeah, I'm kind of liking that too. I have a tea-dyed page. And it occurs to me that I also have, we're getting cold, warmer. Just, I don't plan this out really before I make the video, so you're watching me think through it on the fly. And there, I'm liking that. I've got the ribbon down the side that says love, and it's a pink watercolored page with the foil on it. I'm gonna go with that. That's where it's calling to me. One of the things that was drawing me away from the one where I had the 3 pockets is that I had some gold stickers on those 3 pockets, and so I didn't really want the gold and the silver on the same page. It just didn't. I could have, but it just was giving me a second thought. I was having a second thought about that. All right, so I'm using some clear silicone glue, Fabrifix glue. It's good for, if you're gluing down anything odd that's not paper to paper, the silicone glue is just going to give you a nice little hold. It'll grab non-papery things really well. It's kind of my default glue, actually. I use this actually more than I use a white glue. Usually I will go with either this or my glue stick. If my glue stick won't hold it, I usually grab my silicone glue. I have white glue and I use it sometimes, but this is my favorite. Super convenient. It's like using a hot glue gun, but they've perfected it over the years where it doesn't have to be hot, so the silicone, that's basically what a hot glue gun is. All right. I feel like there's a spot under there where I didn't get that corner of this one really well. Let's see if I can get just a nib under there. Okay. Sorry, my junk journal jewelry is being noisy. straighten that out. And with the Fabrifix, you have a minute, well, not a minute, but you have a few seconds to readjust things if you need to straighten it out a little bit. It's fast grabbing, but you do have a few seconds. So there you go. There is something you can do with foil that I bet everyone has some tin foil in their house, aluminum foil of some sort. And I hope that gives you an idea of something you can play around with. So, and adapt it. You can do other shapes. I thought about even making an oval and making it like a mirror. That would be another thing. But yeah, foil is fun to play with. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. Foil has sharp edges. So thank you for spending a few minutes with me here today. I appreciate it, as always. I love you, God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.